actually
too.
exhausted.
Aren't I as well? This is such riveting conversation we're having.
Yeah. Yes, it is. We're very
So-
good at this.
You guys decide to separate, go your own ways for the night, and go back to your domiciles.
I'm going
wherever the hell
back
you guys
to my domicile, Harriet.
Yeah, I need to definitely catch up on some sleep. It's been a long couple days.
Good, but what about you, Dirk? What's your plan? I see you walking away and as if we wouldn't notice.
Well, we live together, don't we?
Yes, but I just don't know where you're walking to. You are crashing at my apartment since we met. In such a happenstance way, which
Well, I'm gonna-
we haven't explained to
Going my own
Harriet.
place and- No, we're just going home. Gonna get some shut eye. I've lost my accent again.
I had no idea you guys lived together. This is a revolution.
Oh yes, have I ever told you the story of how Dirk and I
A
met?
means to an end. Oh,
No.
Well,
it's a story for another time.
yeah, it's for another time. We'll tease that one out unless you really want to hear it.
16
I'm
to
actually-
17 more episodes, and you'll get that.
To be fair, I'm quite tired.
Yes, me too.
You know what? Just write it up and text it to me. I'll
Yeah,
read
you
it at some point. You can record yourself on the ride home telling it and send it my way.
Harriet, before we leave, can I ask you a question?
Oh, sure.
Do you read microblogs?
Yes, I'm actually very active in the microblogging community.
Well, if you look at my microblog on Flitter, you can actually see my story of how I met Dirk, and you can read it in over 180 posts of 42 characters.
Weirdly, that was my follow-up question, was how long is that thread?
180 posts.
Yeah, so I'll definitely read it
You
on
should.
my return home. I'm sure I'll
honestly,
fall
that's
asleep
not-
reading it in bed. That actually
That's
sounds
not
like a
that
great
much.
idea.
It's only 100. It's only 42 characters.
Characters,
That's not really
just
that
like
much, right?
3 words.
Just turn on some text to voice and let it lull you to
Let
sleep.
it
It'll be-
roll
yeah, yeah.
away.
Okay, well, I'll be off to my bed. Good night.
Good night.
So you guys
Dirk, are you coming or what? Come on, let's go. Jesus.
head off to your VTOL, and Dirk
Yeah.
flies you home. Dirk, just
Yeah.
go ahead and give me a piloting roll, just
Oh
for
yeah, let's
fun,
do
just
something. Let's just see.
just to see
what
if you
happens.
get
I'm just
there.
gonna
You're
drop
really
in the old
tired.
chat window.
Before he
Oh, my
rolls,
goodness. Oh,
I look at him and say, "Are you safe to drive?"
oh, I am not. Well, I've been drinking whiskey, listening to you talk about all of the padding and all of the cushions of all of the chairs of that entire lower level. I am hammered. Fact.
I feel like
So
this
is it- what
sound,
do I do, a minus
the
10?
sound that we're all hearing, that is Dirk's glass in his hand as he's flying
Yeah.
this plane.
It's just
Yeah, he walked out of the door with a glass full of ice.
Fresh.
And was just
Futuristic
top that up
ice
for
that
me on
never
my
gets
way
cold.
up, darling. Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Cyber ice.
So it looks like you got a 12 on your piloting check. That I'm going to go ahead and give you a minus
Ooh, there's the math.
6,
Eight.
a minus 6 for being drunk. But that's still enough to get you home.
Okay, I just want
to.
I just want to say here at Hot Meats, we don't advocate drinking and driving. And if you were in
Or
a
flying
situation,
VTOLs, vertical takeoff and landing.
if you were in the
vehicles
situation
while
where
under
Dirk was in, you can always ask Wonderful to drive because he's been sober for the past 2 episodes because he drinks Cokes.
He also has an autopilot on there, and
And
you
the
know,
Dirk's
wonderful.
not
You
gonna
notice
turn
he
it on.
doesn't engage the autopilot. He just
I
takes
would
off
rather
himself.
kill us all than let you drive Daisy.
then give up
Lame
an
goat.
inch of power.
Vito's doing this the whole way home, just like
Dirk,
Every time I, yep,
Oh,
you
God.
get pulled over with the cops in the middle of in the sky. You don't land. You're just hovering.
Oh,
Wait.
I mean, if you can't picture it, you just remember Fifth Element. It's exactly like that.
It's exactly Fifth
I
Element.
want to roll my perception and see if I notice that he's doing something bad.
Give
Wait,
me that notice check.
notice,
Very-
that's what it is. Okay. What do you
Yeah.
think? If you make
Yeah,
me really
fine.
tired, I could fail it.
No, I mean you notice you're tired, but you are still a human that wants to be alive, and you're
Oh, God.
so you would notice
Oh, God.
all of these things.
I hope I don't throw up.
Uh, what's this roll?
That's my
Oh
vigor.
goodness. What is it?
Damn, son.
And I don't.
Wow, you-
With the 14.
14 on the vigor
You de-
roll.
You definitely don't. It's almost as if you vomited and then just caught it mid-vomit.
Oh, I'll just put it back in.
We've all seen that video. That's horrible.
We've seen that video. The hot dog eating contest.
Ugh.
Oh yeah.
No. Anyway.
And how does Harriet get home? What's her mode?
She rides her iron horse.
Oh, that she doesn't have a skill for driving. Go ahead and give me a driving check on that one.
Oh, this is nice.
Is
And
it?
let's talk about how much you drank during this amount of time.
Also, yeah, pretty much.
How much did you
You
drink?
weren't
Yeah,
you
pretty
weren't
much.
calling out Coca-Colas.
No. Was,
Yeah, you were
if
calling
they
out
were
gin and
handing,
tonics.
If they were handing them out, she was, I was taking them.
Drinking them.
Is the Iron
You
Horse
may have
just an
stole some
e-scooter?
Wine.
No,
Is
it's
that-
a Harley Davidson.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's a
so
Harley
you
Davidson Indian cruiser.
That's
give
a
me
little
an
like
agility roll. as well.
India, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. But
Let's just say it's an
Yeah, 'cause
from India
I
because
thought
India's a
Indian
rising.
is
Yeah,
its
I
own
hope
brand
so.
of bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, this isn't going to stand up in 2042.
Well, maybe they
Damn.
merged for some reason, and then became less politically correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, I think I think
Solved
they're
it.
just like, no, we're from India.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
This is why we call Indian.
What do I
So-
roll?
A 3 is not a good roll. If you want to spend a penny and try to reroll it, you totally can.
Are you saying I'm gonna crash my bike?
Well, I did
Vehicle
link the
out of
vehicle
control.
control
Oh, let's
table.
take a look.
No
Oh.
reason, no real reason.
Oh,
0
fuck.
would actually be worse than that.
Just gonna die.
What?
But that's a
That
0
seems-
with no negative. I was gonna give you.
Oh
a
wait, I
negative.
need to spend a bendy, huh? Before I did that.
But she could take the best
Oh, yeah.
one.
Yeah, you take the best. If you spend bennies, you just take the best of whatever. Which it looks like you got a 9 on one
Did
of
you
your rolls.
burn 2
Great.
bennies to drive drunk?
Burn,
Yeah, to drive.
Again, we do not
not condone this
condone
behavior.
the character
No.
actions in this adventure that
No,
are played by
not
us.
at all. And she would have had to roll on the vehicle out of control if she did not burn 2 bennies. So good to see you only have 1 benny left for the rest of this episode. Let's definitely take advantage
Can't
of that.
wait.
Yeah.
And okay, so you guys all get home. Where is home for y'all? Harriet, what about you? Where's your place that you're driving your motorcycle to?
Harriet lives in a studio apartment in a kind of seedy part of downtown, just like on the edge of not so seedy, but she has financial issues, so definitely just a little
So,
studio apartment near where
you know-
things are going on, but
In the Interface 0 world, there was a huge earthquake that caused massive flooding in the Portland area. But in our Interface 0 world, it's just regular ass Portland that we're in. That's much more built up and ridiculously huge. So whereabouts do you think that would be? Southwest? Are
it,
you in-
Chinatown.
in the greasy Milwaukee area? Is that right?
Okay, come on.
No,
That
There you
horrible
greases.
nuclear wasteland
The
that
nuclear
Oh
waste.
my
they
God.
set a
No.
bomb off and it still wouldn't go away after.
in Old Town, just a couple streets away from the Pearl District, but in
Oh,
Old
yeah.
Town near the near the train station over there.
You're living in the old CC Slaughter's building.
I
Yeah.
just gotta
That's
say,
what it is.
we shot in Old Town the other day, and it's Old Town is now as bad during the day as it was during the night.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's just
That
like,
checks.
wow, really taking it to the next
That's
level,
where
Portland.
we're going.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's where we're
Yeah.
going. So you know enter the facade of CC Slaughters and hop in the elevator. It's now turned into a giant apartment complex, and go to the 23rd floor or wherever you're in, and hop out, go home, and start your chillaxing. What about Wonderful? Where's his domicile?
Just to point out, this is the CC Slaughters under new management that reopened in 2055.
Yes, exactly. It
Obviously.
still has its original facade. It's turned into a foyer for like apartment complex.
Yeah, CC Slaughters apartment complex.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. Well, Wonderful was living kind of like in the waterfront area, in an apartment, like a 2-bedroom apartment. He was living by himself, and he was just barely affording it, before some things happened, and then he kind of needed a roommate. And one day, this guy just fell out of the trash, and into Wonderful's life, and yeah, so that's also where
Such a
Dirk
good
lives.
love story you guys have.
Just fell
Fell in
out
the
of the trash.
Into his life.
Yeah.
Been together
One
ever
man's
since.
trash is another man's dirt.
Derek.
I'm sorry. Garrett was Steam chatting me about playing games right now. I'm like, dude, we're playing on Meets, can't do that. So where
Garrett.
in the city did you say you live?
South Waterfront in South Portland, which is
Okay,
now,
great.
I'm assuming, like, yeah, Portland's not like fully underwater, but like parts of it are underwater. And the South
Yeah.
Waterfront, you basically take a robotic boat to your cylindrical 50-story condo, and then you get to the top, and you can kind of oversee southeast, and kind of like see all the skyscrapers on that side of the building, and the sort of like people living in the river on their various floating homes or ad hoc homes that are below it.
And if you're listening to this stream in the car, you're not being chased by the cops right now. That's super good Sirenscape cue that we just moved straight into. Just want to put that warning out. It freaks me out sometimes.
Yeah, if you're
Don't
If you're drinking and driving right
Yeah.
now, number one, pull over.
pull over.
Don't.
Okay.
don't
It is a
keep
cop.
driving.
Pull over
It is a cop.
safely.
yeah.
It is a cop. Pull over. Call your mom. Tell her that you love her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So you guys you get back to your places. What do you guys do at these? You just relax. You cook some food. I'm assuming Harriet's gonna do some blogging. She's got to make money. She's got to do what she do. What do you do, Harriet?
I microwave a frozen dinner, and then I
Classic.
get to blogging, and I attempt to go to Mr. Wonderful's site, but I forgot his handle, and I'm racking my brain to remember the handle to get to his
Yeah,
page.
and you could easily text him and find out, but you
I
know
could.
what?
Ah,
Why? You just
It's
let
late
him.
or early.
It's late. Yeah,
Then I'm
it's
like-
early.
no, focus, Harriet. You gotta crank out this article before I get some sleep.
All right, give me a smarts roll just to see how that, and do it. You're intoxicated. Do it at a -2. Let's just see if you're able to pump out a decent blog. What celebrity are you blogging about right now?
So there is a socialite who, um, a Portland area socialite who has gotten caught in some nefarious seedy situations. That's what I'm blogging about.
Yeah, and with a 2, that is an equivalent 0.
0.
So you type, unless you want to spend a penny, you can totally spend a penny right now.
Good
You
one.
know, so this is your livelihood we're talking about.
Yeah, and it's life or death. I mean, once you
It
start
is.
typing, there's no way
Well,
to fix it.
yeah,
so
it's not like
definitely-
I can't take a
No.
nap and then wake back up.
No,
and just
no, that's
read
not
what you did.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You get through half of the article. It's just like grammar everywhere, super messed up. You like pass out and like hit the send button as you're falling over to, to fall asleep. You hit the submit button. You can go back and change it, but
Delete it
for
later. Yeah.
but for the amount of time you're sleeping at least, and without your faculties, that's gonna be online. It's gonna be a big old stain. People archive that shit right away, especially in the world of celebrity bloggers.
Mm-hmm.
They got people just data mining all the time. Anytime their name comes up, then they can spit out a lawsuit like that. So gotta be careful with what you put online. Am I right, everybody?
Hey, Dirk, I just got an alert. It looks like Harriet published a new blog. Let me read it out loud to you. Oh, let's see.
I'm so hungover right now.
Friday,
You're just super drunk.
5:50 a.m.
Yeah.
It says Portland socialite Brady Turning has been caught in a golfing team boom with his skirb. And then
You
it
need a
just
reboot?
it's all
is
it's what
happening
it
over there?
says. Do you think she's
How much
talking in
of you
code?
is cyberware. Are you just a computer? Can we
I'm
restart you?
sorry. What are you saying? Am I just a
That was-
computer?
Gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
You're just repeating me now?
I am. Yeah, I'm repeating. You're repeating me, Dirk. I'm telling you what you're telling me, which is what I told you. You should go to bed. Here, I'm opening the door.
And where
I'm
does-
gonna look- I've got
Where
to
does
find a
Dirk
place to
sleep in your apartment? Is this like a studio?
It's
Is
two-
he,
it's a
like, on the
two-bedroom.
floor?
It's two-bedroom.
Classic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I just gave him one of the other rooms.
What a nice guy. You charging him rent?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because
yeah.
I can't
I
afford
helped
this
you.
place.
Yeah. So it was serendipity that you bumped into each other so long ago.
Although we have been
like
making
2
some
years ago.
cash, so
That's true. And on the back of Dirk sometimes.
Yeah.
Dirk, what do you got going on in your life aside from being really drunk right now?
I'm very, very inebriated. And I am just hoping that for some reason Wonderful goes to sleep soon.
Gotta
Instead
check-
of just
gotta catch up on
yelling
my-
at me through these paper thin walls about what is being written
Not even
on the
newspaper.
internet by everyone.
The just the idea that he does that whole like he's staring at the ceiling, like asking you your thoughts before bed. Like I just love
from
that idea.
another room.
From another room.
from
Like not
What
even
do you-
a shared wall.
From the
just
other room?
Another room.
you hear, Dirk. Dirk,
Yeah.
are you awake?
Yeah.
Do you think dogs dream? Like, I mean, not like a dog dream, like a real, like in life. Like, do they have
Sleep before he stops
aspirations?
talking about this?
Dirk?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I'm probably
Yeah.
bothering you, so I'll just go to bed now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but if you come up with something about what you think about dogs and if they're dreaming, you can hit me up.
You want me to blog you?
Yeah, hit me up on Flitter. Give me a 45. Dirk?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
back
sounds
up. I thought
a
that was.
quality
I
snore.
thought that was the
Yeah.
scene.
It's just me asleep. I literally. That's what I sound like.
Some quality role playing out of Ephraim here, literally falling asleep on the stream just because he's so method.
just hoping that Hackett will stop talking.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do now. You guys you're all relaxing. You're like tossing in and out of sleepy time. We're gonna go into the Savage Worlds interlude rules. Let's frickin' go.
Okay. How
Okay,
does this work?
so this is a
Yeah, what is
special
it?
set of rules that is in the Savage Worlds Deluxe Explorer Edition. And let me just drop the interlude table on here again
Do
so everybody
it.
can see it. You're gonna roll a d4, which if you open that table, you just click the die under roll, and it'll auto do that for you. And then you are going to tell us the story of your past. Each one of you are gonna do this. So, who wants to go first? Maybe let's roll a d6 to see who goes first.
Are there
1 and
6 of
2,
us?
Shannon. Wait, you're rolling a d6? Wait, everybody rolled a d6? I'm
We
gonna
could
roll a
a
d6.
Oh, I thought we were gonna
Oh,
roll
you're
d6
rolling
and
a
like the
D6.
highest
Oh.
goes, and
Oh.
then.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, Ephraim, roll a d6, and
fucking
it'll be
six.
highest goes first. Oh,
Is that a
both of you
roll
got
off?
4s. Roll off.
Roll
That's a
on.
roll
Roll
off.
off.
2.
Oh,
3.
Damn it.
Wait.
No, Chris, you don't get to roll again. You're a 3. You're the lowest. You lose.
Oh, was I a 3? I thought I was. Oh, I can read.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay, so Dirk, you're up first. Great.
Oh, good. Good.
Great, yeah.
I very much prepared in all
Yeah.
of our time off.
You're
That's what makes
preparing a
this
lot.
so great.
Yeah, I heard that. We talked
And
about that
then-
a lot.
And then I roll a d4 here.
But just open that interlude table, and then literally just click under the word roll, and it'll pop it up. Okay, great. Tragedy. Dirk is
Tragedy.
going to describe a tale of tragedy or misfortune from his past, featuring hopefully one of his hindrances, if he can. If you have a dark secret of some, this is perfect for you. A dark
my
secret of some kind. Hint at it strongly. Maybe drop clues. Otherwise, give the rest of the group a glimpse into your dark past
So dark.
during your narrative.
I'm.
So, what do you got for us?
Oh, good.
Dirk D.
I can't sleep. I'm trying to pass out, and I can hear Wonderful still kicking around the apartment, and I come out. Another drink. I mean, like I have not stopped drinking though. I still have a drink, a whiskey on the rocks in my hand, and I was like, well, Wonderful. You almost spilled the beans to Harriet earlier, and we gotta be careful. We've got to be careful.
About what, Dirk? I'm assuming as we sit in my living room the next day. Is that? Or
Well,
wait,
I assume. I mean, I'm just
Are we-
thinking like that. Like you're still wondering about dog dreams.
oh, I'm wondering about the. Are you? So are you?
Okay.
Are you talking through the
Yes.
wall?
So I come out into the living room, and
Yeah. What are
and-
you wearing right now?
well,
We all
I'm
want to
an-
know what Dirk sleeps
Yeah, I'm
in.
obviously wearing a purple smoking jacket.
Obviously.
You know,
No
yeah.
shirt underneath.
No, what? Why? You know, the chest like this, you don't get brains too. But you know, I'm like, well, we've got to be careful. I mean, it's been what 2 years since we met. Thank you. You've been so kind, putting me up all this time, and I'm trying to get back out there. You know, I'm trying to figure out who I am. And look, I told you I hired Harriet. I hired her to track down. I told her it was a missing persons, and I wanted to see if she could maybe figure out who I used to be. You know, I can't remember anything past 2 years ago, and she doesn't she doesn't know it's me. No one. I mean, wonderful. No one can know that it's me. You know the law with unlicensed illegal dubs. I mean, they'll liquidate me on the spot. I'll be gone. You won't be able to afford this place.
Damn.
I mean, you'll be fine. You have tons of managers.
Well,
For some
Dirk,
reason.
you know I've been lying. Because I met you while I was a sanitation worker after I had lost that job at Biosolutions.
Yeah.
And thank you. I
Why do
want
you
to
do
thank
it
you
so
for
much?
covering for me and pretending for so many episodes that you didn't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, I just thought you were being, you know, what's the
Just
word?
being wonderful.
Oh, I dislike that so much. So much. When you do it constantly.
I
I've
th-
told you not to do it to my face.
But listen, Dirk,
And then
I
you
think
just-
we can trust Harriet. The fact that you're an illegal dub that I found, I believe, in the trash, or did you run out of a door?
Yeah, no.
It was in the trash.
I mean, in the trash. I mean, they snuck me out through a garbage chute, but it's not like I was like thrown away.
Right, but that's where I found you while I was doing sanitation work at the back of Formicon Industries.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm still pretty drunk.
maybe Harriet would have some leads on Formicon, and we could investigate there, find out who you are, where you're from.
Yeah. We just got to be careful who else finds out. I mean, I think you're right. Also, Harriet's way. I thought she was a blogger. I thought we were just gonna she was gonna get some background on this guy, so I could figure out who I was. But she she was just there the other night when we had them slippery, slip.
Slippy folk.
What is the word? Yep, come out of them crates, them gooey guys, and just slip.
They slipped away. They
They're
slipped
really,
away.
yeah. Yeah, and I don't know. I hope we can do this together. I mean, I hope she doesn't give me up. I don't even know. There might be a reward out for me. Trying to whoever owns this. I'm just gonna come up with a word out of my own head. Sleeve. Whoever owns this sleeve is gonna want it back.
I never thought about that from the sort of property ownership angle. I've always seen you as a person, not as something that someone owns that's run away.
Well, just the body, yeah. I mean, you're a person too, I suppose.
I'm heavily modified.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I wish I was in another body. But
Yeah.
let's not talk about what I'm into, though.
But that's for another interlude.
Tell you what, Dirk, you said you don't remember where you were more than 2 years ago.
I get these flashes. I mean, that's why I worked for for those gangs for so long. So I knew I could shoot and I knew I could drive. What else? I mean, this isn't one of those quick and the angry movies with the cars from those classics.
Too quick, too
Right.
angry.
Yeah. I mean, which I love. I love those.
They're
movies.
amazing.
Yeah. With
Especially
Vin Diesel. Those are great.
the spin-off, Jobs and Raw,
Oh yeah.
from Too Quick
They were
and Too
actually my
Angry.
favorite. We could talk about this legitimately
We
all
did-
day.
we
about how
did connect.
It was actually a good movie. We didn't think it was gonna be. But
I
it was,
remember the first
good,
night
and
we were together. We watched 2 of them. It's 26 movies in the series. And it-
Jobs and Raw.
so good. But I was going to say, I have try this. Take a look at this, Dirk, and I share a video into our combined augmented reality space, or a site. Do you know what this is?
What am I looking at here?
These are the top 20 streaming hits sorted by year. And whenever I want to know where I was in a year, I will find the top 20 streaming hits, and I can usually figure out where I was. And if I was, in an H&M shopping for cyber shirts with the LEDs in them.
As you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
So look over here. This is 3 years ago, which would be the year. What year is it?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well,
20.
yeah, a couple years ago.
A couple years ago. Look at this. That's when Poodoo came out with her hit single, Needle and Glitter Veins. Does that ring anything? Can you imagine you being anywhere?
What
It's
is this
2090, by the way.
Glitter and needle and glitter veins, glitter needles, veins, glitter.
Play it for me.
Well, here, I'll just hit play right here. This one.
No, I mean, it sounds good. Did you say that what did you say? A cat made this?
It's a giant talking cat, a sexy cat. Sexiest cat you've ever seen.
Not a dog, it's a cat.
I never get it straight. I could Google it.
Yeah, thank God that's still a thing.
They own half the world.
No, I mean it doesn't ring bells specifically. It's got a good hook.
Yes, well, I can tell you where I was. I was working security that night for this very show. And, well, there was an incident, to say the least, where we lost one of BioSolutions', let's say, brain power. And there was an event where a lot of stuff was broken. And I got blamed for it, even though it really wasn't my fault. I did the best job I could, securing the place and checking people's bodies for weapons. And I was about to check these two creepers. Some young hotshot and a sort of Japanese action-y businessman for guns and stuff. When I was told to just leave him alone. That guy, he's the guy who fucked up. The guy who told me to leave it alone. George Sonnercar. George Sonnercar.
Was Chet Stevenson or Svensson or something like
Chet's,
that? He was like a legit character we
Chet
had.
Svensson. That's it. I got George Sonnercar and Chet Svensson confused. They actually, a lot of funny stories about those two because they actually had a lot of like a unique sort of dynamicism that was kind of fun to work with, which is one of the things that made the job so enjoyable. Is that like there was Chet and there was George, and they're like opposing managerships, but they'd always prank each other. So sometimes you'd come in and you never really know what you were gonna see. Like it was pretty funny.
And we
like
fade away from Ephraim's interlude suddenly ends.
Oh,
Just
what
heard
is
myself.
that?
yeah, me too.
That was weird.
Oh, it was an echo. Suddenly ends.
Suddenly ends.
Suddenly ends.
Huh?
I don't know.
I think... There we go. Shannon's got it.
Oh, great.
You back?
I unplugged the device. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Nailed
I mean, it kind of worked
Wonderful.
for the moment.
Yeah.
Until we all
Okay.
brought a lot of attention to it.
Well, hey, we gotta suss out the tech issues. Okay, so we learned a few things. I'm gonna go ahead and give an extra Benny to Dirk for sharing his lovely story, and for Wonderful for taking over that story and sharing something about himself.
So I
along the
assume I
way.
don't need to roll on the tragedy table anymore because I just.
You do. You do.
That's what you were trying to do.
Yeah, you were trying to overshare. when you should undershare and not your
Well,
interlude.
Dirk and
But we're
Wonderful
gonna
are so
step-
connected.
They're tight. They're very tight. But we have no idea what Wonderful did before. What the 30 plus years or whatever. How old is Wonderful? Oh, I think actually do you have an age for
32.
him? You put 28 on your character sheet.
28.
He feels like a 32-year-old body.
I forgot it's one of the transplants I have is from it's used.
My left arm. It's a 32-year-old's left arm.
Who were you saying this to right now?
What? You're in the room?
Okay, Harriet, give us a roll on the interlude table. Let's fucking go.
Let's see if it's as good.
Desire. Tell a tale about something you want or already have. It might be a material possession, recognition, a political goal, or even a trip you wish to take to some amazing destination. Tell us about Harriet.
Harriet Blue. Well, Harriet's biggest desire is to become an actual reputable investigative journalist. She grew up admiring all the work of investigative journalists, but she unfortunately had a series of mishaps in her schooling and with a prior boss. So she has desire. So now she's, a poor microblogger who apparently sends out fucked up microblogs while she's fucked up. And
They're gonna love
just
this
trying
one.
to get, yeah, so with the drinking problem. But her biggest desire is to get out of that and to actually have a good reputation, because she currently has a bad reputation for her big mouth that keeps getting her in trouble, and she would just love to have finances because she also lives in a shithole right now.
Great. So you're like trying to push yourself up in society via being an investigative journalist. You want to be a real journalist at what's the end goal here? Is it local news? Is it the Clinton News Network? What's
Yeah, definitely.
OAN? Which one?
Yeah, the PWN network
PWN. Oh yeah.
is,
Pacific.
yeah,
West.
just she
North.
wants to be just
News.
to put together, to be the go-to for like long form journalism, which she really respects.
That
So more in the world of the internet.
that'd be 140 characters for the long
In
the
long
state.
form
Yeah.
journalism. Yeah.
Long
Yeah.
form.
That's how what the attention spans have
Yeah.
shifted from. You're just essentially writing longer headlines.
Longer headlines. Yeah. But she wants to be close to the power in the political world, like around the political animals, just that kind of stuff. The go-to with always the inside scoop. It gets to pick and choose what is disseminated out there.
Nope. That's great. We know a little bit more about Harriet Lou now. Okay, let's see. Mr. Wonderful, your turn on this table. Let's go.
Tragedy. Can I re-roll that?
You can re-roll it. We had a tragedy already. We had a tragedy. We had a desire. Let's talk
Ooh.
about love.
Love. Ignore
Speak fondly of your greatest love, lost, found, or waiting on you back home. Their name. Where do they live? Why are you not with them now?
it. Okay.
Wonderful.
So I am sitting at. I like go after we have our conversation. I go back into my room, and I sit down on my bed, and I'm about to fall asleep when I look at my nightstand, and I open up the drawer, and I pull out a photograph of a CG character, and I put my fingers on it, and I whisper to myself, I wish I'd never deleted you. And I And I open up the drawer and I put it down, and then I lay down and activate my AR sense and like bring up a video of sort of like it's like a CG like robot lady in the style of that classic film Metropolis, and she comes on and she goes, "Oh, hi, wonderful. Good to see you again. Where have you been all day?" And I just go, "She's not real." And I turn it off. "She can never be real, wonderful. You know that's not possible. I can't. I can't." And I roll over and tuck in the blanket to go to sleep through fitful dreams.
So Wonderful used to love a Metropolis stylized AI. Is that?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's a lower tier AI that he sort of purchased because it was like kind of it's kind of lonely, but then he started falling in love with it. But he was smart enough to know that this is like a lower tier, because you can fall in love with a top tier AI if you had enough money, and that it might be in the back of his mind that, you know, with enough cash he could basically bring her to a closer form of sentience with if he could own enough cloud time to have her being processed. But that's pricey.
That's pricey, but you know, it's a good goal to have for a lonely 28-year-old. How old were you, do you think, when you first met your love?
25.
Just a few years, just a year before you bumped into
Well, I mean,
Dirk.
that's
And he
yeah.
swept you off your feet.
Well, that's when I
Your
realized
whole
I
life
couldn't
got
have the
flipped upside down.
relationship anymore because Dirk was there, and I knew how ridiculous it was, even though it was kind of a crutch that I was falling back on, especially after getting my sanitary job.
Yeah, wow, that's intense.
Which, not to knock
right,
sanitary workers, is actually the reason why I took it, is because it's a pretty good paying job. I get to wear armored vests. I get a weapon because we live in New Portland, which is just, you know, you never know when you're going to roll onto an autonomous zone, and you're just there to take out the trash. So anyway, just saying. It's just that I used to work security. And that's like where
chaos zones.
I kind of saw myself as going into the State Department and, like, you know, doing that stuff. So that really sort of crippling depression of losing that goal, never forever being away from me, kind of drove me to seek comfort in somebody that would never judge me. Jane 2.0, spelled Jayne.
That's a good
Yeah.
named.
Oh, hi, wonderful. I can't.
2.0. Stop it. Can we get some Jane 2.0 drops in the future? That'd be great.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, that's easy to do. We can definitely do that. Oh, fine, sure. Wow, that was great. Well, you get another Benny. Wonderful's rolling in the Bennies now. 5 Bennies for him. What's the Benny count? Dirk's got 4. Hansy doesn't count. Harriet Lou, you're up to 2 now. You know, you could have re-rolled. Could have re-rolled that blog.
Yeah, you had it.
You had it. But you know, you'll take a hit to the reputation.
Ruining my
You're a little drunk.
reputation. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and give yourself a -1 on reputation. I don't know that.
I don't know.
Let's get a reputation thing going now. Perfect. Well, this is a good time to do our ending bit, which is wonderful. And Dirk and Harriet all getting a call from the Commodore. One of the secretaries for the Commodore hits you guys up and is like, "Hey, you guys, your oil paintings are done. Come back in tonight, and we'll do our unveiling ceremony that we do for everybody that joins the society." So,
Well, that gives us.
you know,
Did you hear that, guys? Group text message. Did you hear that, guys? Our paintings are done. We can do cool stuff now as a team. Nobody
Never-
dot
Everyone's-
typing.
Yeah. I'm like still groggy, waking up, realizing the fucking mess I made of the prematurely sent microblog, and then I see I answer the call from the Commodore, and then read the text from Wonderful.
It's
I'm like,
4:30 p.m. What are you doing?
this is much needed. I've been sleeping all day. But this is much needed good news after not such a good day.
So you like slap yourselves together. You got a little bit of time. You get some food. You relax. You fix your blogging. You think about the AI that you used to love. Do all the normal things you do any given day. And if we had more time, we'd step through those things. But perfect. We got a good time in here. So you guys get to the Commodore, and like all of the windows are blacked out. It's like closed. But if you try the door, as soon as you guys start heading up, the door opens for you. There's nobody there. Almost as if the Commodore itself is expecting you. Opens the door, and immediately when you three walk in, there's a huge raucous cheer, and everyone's inside, and they've been drinking for a little while in anticipation for you to show up. Yeah, and so they are all like welcoming you, and you're getting to meet some people here and there of the people that you could potentially work with.
Oh, hello. How's everybody doing? Wow. Oh, it's good to meet you.
Oh, we can't wait to have you.
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Jim.
Oh, Jim. Jimothy.
Very loud.
You work here, huh? What's your job?
Yeah, I'm a bartender downstairs in the under door.
And the downstairs bartender. Did you see us? We were here last night. We took a tour.
Oh yeah, you stole some of my wine.
Oh, that wasn't me.
No big deal.
I don't drink like
I mean,
that.
I saw you guys with the bottle,
must-
but it's okay.
It's probably one of my
It
friends.
was illegal then, but you're gonna be part of the crew now, so
Oh.
I guess it's
Well,
one for you. I
thanks.
hear you like Coca-Colas.
I do,
Is that right?
Timothy. That's right. Yeah, it's good. But you're
Great.
not the bartender up here, are you? Who's the bartender up here?
No, that's the Shannon. What are their names?
And Bobby,
Bobby and
Chuck.
Bobby and Chuck, they're at the bar. Bobby and Chuck.
Oh yeah,
Are
that's
at the
right.
bar, and
I forgot
they
about
see-
them. Duh. Jeez. So
Bobby sees you and he goes, "Hey guy, how's it going? Here's all your normal drinks," and he has them already there for you, ready to go, waiting for you.
oh, thanks, Bobby.
Congratulations!
Appreciate it.
Congratulations on getting into society. That's super awesome.
It is. It's great news. I can't wait.
And behind Bobby on the TVs is playing a movie, Time Cop 5: Jurassic Police.
Dirk, it's Time Cop 5, Jurassic Police, your favorite.
How do they know?
They're play. It's Jean-Claude Van Damme's hologram fighting dinosaurs at the Jurassic Park in the Jurassic universe.
No, I know what it is. It's my favorite movie. How did they know it was my favorite movie?
I don't know.
Bobby's just like, we know a lot about everybody that joins the society. And we're just glad you guys are here helping us out.
Bobby, do you know a lot
Why don't
about
you
Jim?
Jimothy?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Jimothy.
I'm a godfather of his newborn,
No,
actually.
Jimothy, is this right? Oh my God, you guys are so tight here. This is amazing. I love this.
Yeah, we're a little
Part of
family.
it now.
Yeah,
Or I think we're in the family now, right? Wonderful.
I hope so. Harriet, do you have any kids? Could I be a godfather?
I don't. No, not yet. Maybe one day. We'll see how things go.
Okay, well, if I have some kids, you could be my godfathers. The godfather of my children.
I would look forward to that.
Yes.
That's the nicest
So-
thing anyone's ever said to me. In a single tear, just
Let me get that for you. I take a napkin and I wipe it off your eye.
Oh, that's so sweet, you guys. And one of the robot assistants greets you and just like, "Hello, come on, come in. You're just in time. Let us get going. Let's pull these paintings. You can officially be part of our group."
Wait, can I see the paintings from here where I'm standing?
No, just come over here where we've moved the billiard tables. They've gone down into the ground, and
Oh, I can see that.
now we have a nice open area here, and
Yes,
so
quite spacious.
And in that area is where all of the paintings are, like all the way around.
Oh, the paintings,
that
Dirk! Look
center.
at this. The paintings are around us.
And so you see 3 paintings with little light spot on them that have curtains in front of them, so you can't see them at the moment. It seems like everybody has like 3 shots set up in front of them as well. The Commodore pumps over the horn and says, "We would like to welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here. We would like to welcome these 3 wonderful people, no pun intended, into the Society for a Brighter Door." Everybody claps. Wonderful. Hurrah. People are patting you on the back, that sort of thing. Yay. So, without further ado, let us reveal the paintings one at a time. And when the paintings show up, let's all drink one of our shots, and 3 shots show up in front of each one of you of your favorite liquors.
Coca-Cola.
Or Coca-Colas.
Coca Google. The
Coca Google.
once Google bought everything they bought, made their own Google Coke.
It could have been Google Cola.
It
but
could have
had to
been
be
Cola.
Google.
Coca Google. It's Coca Google. It's now lore.
It is.
It
Just rolls off the back of the throat.
Yes. Google doesn't care because they own you. Coca Google.
First up, it will be Harriet, and they yank a chain. One of the assistants yanks a chain, and the curtain falls, and you see Harriet's painting. Everybody, big cheer goes out. Hooray! And the nameplate on it says Harriet Lou, and she's in a regal pose with like a volcano behind her exploding, and she's in like a red officer's jacket. She's got a very fierce look on her face and a sweet like admiral hat on. It says her full name on it, Harriet Lou. Is that your actual name? Because this would say your actual name if it was something else.
If it was that.
So you tell me.
Yeah, she has the
Seriously,
last name.
What's her last name?
Simpson Knight.
Simpsonite. I was way off.
Harriet Lou Simpsonite?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Obviously.
It says Harriet Lou Simpsonite, and the date as well underneath that, and it kind of like moves a little bit, like you can see, the like volcanoes kind of erupting a little bit behind you as you're there. Everybody takes a shot. Harriet, to Harriet Lou.
Jimothy, is this animated? It seems as if when I look at it, as if the volcano's moving.
Yeah, actually it is. It is animated. I don't know what happened to my voice. I'm not sure what that guy sounds like anymore. Timothy's like, yeah, it's animated. Yeah, just a little bit though. That won't be animated all the time. It's just for the ceremony.
Oh wow,
It's too much RAM.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And so next up, he jumps on the horn, the Commodore, and he goes, next is Mr. Wonderful. What's Mr. Wonderful's real name?
It's Wonderful Briggs.
Wonderful Briggs.
Better write that down.
I'm writing that down too. Again, huge cheer. Everybody clinks glasses, takes shots, and it looks like an original version of Wonderful, like all cyberware removed. There's no hint of it on his face or on his body. Handsy's not behind him or anything like that. It's just good old wonderful as he grew up as a we lost Ephraim as a normal human boy.
I lean over to Dirk and say, Dirk, do I look ugly? And he's
Dirk
just
said,
quiet.
No,
Wait,
yeah, he's a little.
Hi.
I lean over to Dirk and I say, Dirk, do I look ugly in this?
No, you look good.
And he does. In this painting, he looks very confident, very charismatic. He's got a lovely little smile. The background's like floating water, it's just like shimmering behind him as he strikes a very wonderful pose, looking into the distance and showing how surprisingly muscular he looks in his little admiral's costume. And it says on the bottom, "A wonderful embrace." And everybody's super happy, doing drinking, having a good time to this flapper music that's happening in the background.
Yeah,
Flapper's
I love
back
it.
in.
It's
It's
Commodore loves flapper music.
the 1920s are back.
That's the way we do. And so last up is Dirk. Dirk was so worried about this, he actually signed off the stream for a second and signed back on.
Fits of nerves.
Just disappeared for a hot minute. And they pull his curtain, and then it's almost as if time stands still, and everyone lets out a sudden gasp. You see an image of a woman in the painting. Nameplate for a second. And Katie Higgins. And we'll see you next time on
Wait,
Hot
what?
Meat.
What just happened?
Yeah, we did it.
Oh,
I don't know what happened.
that is awesome.
All right.
Everybody's stunned.
All right. Yeah.
All right, we did it, guys.
Nice.
We got there. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Tune in next time for sure. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you get all the
Got that bell
notifications moments before we go live, which we will do again. in no
Absolute
time.
moments.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. Thank you much.